We take our independence for granted until it's taken away. For Darren, the past month has been really tough. A prisoner in his own home. He loves nothing more than getting out and heading to work each day, but he can't right now. You see, Darren's in a wheelchair and the lift he paid so much for has stopped working.
You feel more disabled than what you are. You know, you feel really hit the bottom when that happens.
Makes me sick because I get up and go to work. He's left here alone. If there was a fire, yeah, he's not going to get down the house.
Trapped in his own home with no way out.
I have a saying that says that Darren is only as disabled as an able-bodied person's going to make them. And they've made Darren even more disabled than what he is.
Darren Sheens has been a paraplegic for more than 3 decades after a motorbike accident when he was just 21.
I just remember taking off from the lights and then a dark shadow and hitting the brakes and waking up on the side of the road.
He's learned how to get around in a world not designed for him.
Yeah, you've always got to plan out your day and see where you're going because a lot of places aren't accessible.
So when he and wife Teresa decided to build their own home in Sydney's West, everything was purpose-built for Darren.
In the whole of this property, Darren can get to every corner, every room, and we deliberately did that. I mean, there's a few things we probably could have done a bit better, but I want, and Darren wants, to be out here and not feel disabled.
A scissor lift was needed to help Darren get in and out of the raised home.
We were originally going to have a ramp, but it was going to go like 6 times down, you know, and as he's aging, his arms are getting worse. So we decided to get a lift.
The couple paid $33,000 for the lift shop to install the equipment, but Teresa and Darren claim it's always been a problem.
The wind just has to blow a little bit too hard and knocks the door open up the top and I can't get up or down. Here I am, 4:20 in the morning and the gate's flying open. I can't get down the lift.
Over the 6 years they've had the lift, they say it's broken down numerous times.
You've got to sign up for a service agreement with the company, which is just over $1,000 a year for them to come and service it. And then when it breaks down or something goes wrong, usually within the month kind of thing, all of a sudden you get an emergency call out which hits you up for $750.
Last month it broke down again. It's now been almost a month of Darren stuck in his home.
Darren, this is your lifeline to the outside world, but what happens if you press the button at the moment?
Nothing. That won't come up at all.
When the lift broke last month, Darren was downstairs. He and Teresa had no option but to call the local fire brigade to help get them back inside.
You guys are amazing.
How does it make you feel when the fireys have to come to get you back into your home?
Wasting valuable resources, you know, wasting their time and calling them out for something like that is just, you know, pretty, real bad.
The couple contacted the lift shop, but as yet it hasn't been able to be fixed. The company waiting on payment from the NDIS before carrying out the works.
They came out and done a diagnosis last week or week before last and couldn't diagnose the issue. So now they've hit me up for another call-out fee with 2 technicians to see if they can work out what's wrong with it and doubled the invoice to $2,300.
Darren's had to shift to working remotely, his man cave downstairs untouched. Teresa and Darren tried to get another technician out to help, but say they wouldn't touch the lift.
The lift here is stuck in this down position.
Yep. So they're telling us that they need 2 technicians to come out to lift the lift up, because that plate there should be here because this is where the electronics are.
When you miss your nephew's birthday or family gatherings, it's like, oh, it doesn't make enough excuse not to come and see us again.
And,
You know?
and that's not true.
And it's not that.
We reached out to the lift shop, who told us Darren's story isn't newsworthy and that it comes down to a dispute over payment. Well, someone not able to leave their home for a month is worth sharing. And we are pleased to say Darren's lift is now fixed.